Give the call to the honourable member for Gilmore.
My question is to the Prime Minister. How is the Albanese Labor government supporting regional communities and regional airlines, and what has been the response?
Give the call to the Prime Minister.
I thank the member for Gilmore for her question and for coming with me and the member for Edmund Arrow and the Transport Minister this morning, being joined by the Mayor of Bega there at Merimbula Airport for this important announcement, confirming that as part of our building of Australia's future, this government will support regional airlines. We have announced that we'll support REX and ensure that regional communities have access to crucial air services. Without those air services, not only will people not have access to our big capital cities, they won't have access to health services that they need, that visit to the doctor. You won't be able to support the tourism sector. A lot of freight also goes on that transport as well, which is so important. Now, to ensure REX operates beyond the administration cut-off date of June 30, we'll work with shortlisted bidders to maximise a successful sale. If there's no sale, we'll work on contingency plans with relevant state governments, including the potential for Commonwealth acquisition. We'll provide a waiver of the use it or lose it test for REX regional flight slots at Sydney Airport as well. Now, this comes on top of our $80 million loan to keep REX operating until the 30th of June and our acquisition of $50 million of debt from REX's largest creditor. We also announced this morning $12 million for upgrades to regional airports in New South Wales. Now, this airline is absolutely critical for a range of communities that are serviced only by REX. If you take it away, you isolate those communities. I know the member for Riverina understands this and has indeed been an advocate of the sort of policies that were put forward earlier today. But the member, I'm asked about what the response has been. The member for Farrer said this: government shouldn't own airlines because that does mean that taxpayers own them and taxpayers pay for them. So it's okay for governments to invest $600 billion in nuclear reactors, but it's not okay to invest to make sure that regional communities like Winton, in the leader of the National Party's electorate, like Maria, like Ceduna, like a range of communities, continue to have access to aviation services. It is just extraordinary that, once again, their gut instinct is just to say no. Well, what we will do is work constructively with those regional communities. We'll also work with people in the aviation sector, constructively to see that we want there to be a private sector buyer of REX. But if not, we won't leave those